Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Headshot Coasters, and today I'm bringing you a new video. And in today's video, I will be talking about the next roller coaster for California's Great America. California's Great America is a decent park. It's getting better. Definitely from the past decade, it's gotten a lot better, but it has had a little bit of a rocky past. But anyways, today I'm going to be discussing what I think will be the next roller coaster. So let's get right into it. So here are my current X Coaster videos. I have done 15, including this one. So if you want to check out some of those, you obviously can after this video. So here are some of the park stats. It opened in 1976. It was originally owned by Marriott, along with Six Flags Great America, which I believe was just called Great America. Um, and then it was owned by Paramount for a while, and then Paramount sold all five of their parks, including California's Great America, and Cedar Fair bought them all. So the park has 9 roller coasters. It covers 112 acres of land, and it's located in Santa Clara, California. So the last 5 coasters they received in 2018, they received Railblazer, their RMC Raptor, what a great ride. 2013, they received Gold Striker, or GCI wooden coaster, also a really good ride. 2001, now that is a 12-year coaster gap. They received Psycho Mouse, which was an Aero Wild Mouse, kind of a standard Wild Mouse. In 2000, they received Stealth, which was a Vekoma Flying Dutchman coaster. It was then relocated to Kings Island's Firehawk, and now it's closed. And 1999 brought their kiddie coaster, Lucy's Krabby Cabbies. So their park's current coasters, they have an Aero Looper with Demon. Their single rail coaster is Railblazer. They have a B&M inverted coaster with Flight Deck. They have a GCI wooden coaster with Gold Striker. They have an in-house wooden coaster with Grizzly. They have a B&M Florist coaster with Patriot. They have an Aero Wild Mouse with Psycho Mouse, a family coaster with Woodstock Express, and a kiddie coaster with Lucy's Krabby Cabbies. Now, these are all decent coasters. I mean, Railblazer and Gold Striker are obviously great rides. And then, Flight Deck's decent. Patriot's fine. A smaller, weaker B&M Florist, which was a stand-up, so it kind of makes sense. Grizzly's kind of a joke. They just have family coasters after that, basically. So, yeah. So, I think California's Great America's next coaster could be. So, I'm saying a 10% chance that the park will RMC Grizzly. So, some of the pros, this is a very cheap investment, coming off of COVID, and, parks are going to need to, save a little bit of money for a few years, probably. So, this would be a good, cheaper investment for now. The park would get a third big airtime coaster. You have Railblazer and Gold Striker, which provide great airtime, and then that's it. So, this coaster would definitely give a lot of airtime. Also, it gives the park a good, warm-up ride. This wouldn't be the most intense RMC, so, it's a step up. So, maybe not ready for Flight Deck yet, or Patriot even, but, you're past Woodstock Express, so you kind of work your way up. Some of the cons, though, Cedar Fair and RMC, how that all went. That did not go that well. This would be a very short RMC with not a ton of elements. I mean, the layout is kind of weak already, so, it'd definitely be a lot better, but it wouldn't be one of the best RMCs. Also, it'd be kind of similar to Joker, shorter, not as many elements. Just a kind of basic layout. So, anyways, I'm saying a 15% chance that the park will receive an Intimate Impulse coaster. Some of the, reasons why, the park's 10-year plan, it said an Impulse coaster, it showed one. It would be the park's first launch coaster, I believe, and, these are decent rides, so, and also, this is a small, compact ride for a pretty small park. I mean, let's face it, California's Great America is kind of landlocked at this point, so, yeah. But some of the cons, though, you have Flash kind of nearby, which is essentially this. Now, the layouts are actually a little bit different because Flash has the inversion compared to the other impulses, which don't, and they don't. Also, these aren't the most popular rides. They often have downtime, and, they're kind of just short, and also, are they too scary? I know it's kind of a dumb reason, but, these are very intense rides, and, with Railblazer, Gold Striker, and then Stealth in 2000, which I know is a long time ago, but still, those are a lot of intense coasters, So they might want to tone it down a little bit. So my 75% chance coaster is a B&M Hyper. So first of all, this would be the first real hyper coaster in California. And they're like, oh, what about Goliath? Yeah, that's what I call a mine train, a 200-foot mine train. This would be a great top breed for the park. I mean, like I said, Gold Strike and Railblades are great, and then that's flight deck. Also, they don't take up a lot of space. I know you're thinking, oh, these are huge. I'll explain in a little bit. This is also the only former Paramount park without a Hyper or Giga. So, Carowinds received Fury 325 and Dominator. King's Dominion received Intimidator 305. Kings Island received Orion and Diamondback. And Canada's Wonderland received Behemoth and Leviathan. So this is the only former Paramount park that does not have a Giga or Hyper. Now, some of the cons, though, I mean, this is really expensive for now. Like I said, we're just coming off of COVID, so it's going to be, more expensive for the chain. And Cedar Fair has definitely been struggling lately. Orion, I don't know, thinking, what does that have to do with it? Orion was basically supposed to be California's Great America's Hyper. So, maybe we're like, oh, we're going to just, scrap the whole B&M Hyper thing and then just give Kings Island, a better a park that'll make a profit off of this, Also, these are very loud coasters. I mean, yeah, they could add sand into it, but still, it's in a very busy area, so yeah. So here are some of the maps. So, like, here's the deal. This is, I believe this is, so this is where I think the coaster at California's Great America would go. You would need to remove your Splashwater Falls ride, but, those are kind of outdated. And it takes up 4.7 acres. Then you have Goliath at Laron, which is like the smallest B&M Hyper, which takes up 3.71. So you could have something a little bigger than that. This is Mako at SeaWorld Orlando. This is a little bit bigger at like 5.2 acres, but I'm sure you could do a slightly modified version of something like this. And then I also included Raging Bull. I mean, I think this would actually be kind of cool if we got another Twister Hyper. I know they're kind of like, like I'd rather they get something like Mako or Candemonium, but, I mean, Twister Hypers aren't bad, but you do have Goliath down south, so yeah. So anyways, what year do I think this will happen? I think one of these would open in 2023, so, Southwest Shores haven't opened yet, so that'll open this year if the park does open this year. Then 2022, it's going to be an off year for, like, a lot of parks. And then 2023, they'll start building up again, they gain most of their attendance back, so, yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of these predictions. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.